didn't make it. The RV broke down. Look at the hospitality. So we're on our way here. I took the RV to get an oil change. I don't know what the heck they did, but it lost most of its oil coming up the hill. We stopped to check the straps, and when we stopped, I checked, there was a puddle in the bottom of the RV. So I thought for sure, like, we're not gonna make it. We called the roadside assistance guy. That guy was no fucking help. He's like, oh, I can't get no parts. I was like, okay, he just come check it out. Yeah, he wasn't having it, but whatever. Luckily, I know a little bit of shit of a bunch of shit, or yeah, a little bit of shit of a lot of shit. And I was able to get it fixed. We put like 6 quarts of oil. We got here, and then we had to put a national call out, or not, or what's it? National.
Local.
Huh?
Local.
No, it's national.
Oh.
Yeah, we're national right now. National SOS and curbside detail 714.
702.
702. Curbside detail 702. Came through. They're washing the car because they got oil all over it. They're washing the golf cart, and they're gonna clean the back of the RV. So shout out to this guys for coming through last minute. He had to cancel his next appointment, but his family member. So they knew what's up. We're coming out of town. So shout out to this guys for coming through. Now we're here in Vegas. We're gonna go hang out with Uncle Frank, the Lopez, and the Beltrans, and all those guys after he's done here. So we're here. IFO tomorrow. Made it. The RV made it. The car made it. We don't have to buy a new motor for the RV. Good thing, because those things are like 20 grand. At that point, we were just left on the side of the road. So what color? What's gonna be the color?
It's gonna be candy blue.
Candy blue.
But I want to leave the same hood though. That's good luck.
So everybody thinks it was the hood. Had more aerodynamics. Let me go ahead and cover this. So we're back. It's now Tuesday. Got a chance to load everything. Now actually get a chance to look at this crap and see what happened. I didn't get a lot of footage. First round, forgot to turn the nitrous on, the last minute, ran like a 9.2. Nothing crazy. I let off a little bit early, so I was number 2 qualifier with the 9.2 pass. For the second round, a lot more cars showed up, and I didn't want it to be like Bakersfield, to where I ended up screwing myself and ended up going with number 1 qualifier, which was James Montgomery. Is it James? I think it's James, or maybe not. Montgomery with a black tail on, carbon fiber front, runs like high 7. But yeah, absolutely nothing for that car. I already knew, but if him and I could have made it at the finals, it would have been cool. So, with those other cars showing up, I wanted to make sure that I stayed up in the top qualifying. So I went to make another pass. For some reason, when I pulled up to the staging lane, or to the tree, the car shut off. I didn't realize it was off. Focusing on everything else, I didn't realize that the car had shut off. As soon as I engaged the nitrous, or the trans brake, sorry, let me rephrase that. As soon as I engaged the trans brake, the ECU knows to turn on the nitrous as soon as I go full throttle. So me not paying attention, I got on the trans brake, I went full throttle and started spraying nitrous with the car being shut off. I noticed it wasn't revving, so I looked down, I saw the RPM gauge was down, so obviously the car had shut off. So my first instinct is to hit the ignition, so I hit the ignition, I crank it, and boom, backfired. It ended up putting a hole on this hose, so we got a new hose. It ended up blowing this guy. So Jeremiah, by the way, shout out to Jeremiah. My boy drove, I don't know where in Vegas, to find one. He found it, came back, was trying to help me put all this together. He was helping Daniel, trying to fix the Skyline. He just came through. He said, his car wasn't there. He said, I'm gonna help you guys. And my boy came through and helped out. So he found that right before first round of eliminations, knowing that I was second qualifier. I was actually gonna run an Evo that was running like 13s. So what should have been a good, easy pass, all I had to do was basically make that pass, and I think I could have beat him. In the process of doing that, the coupling that we got is a little bit shorter than the other one. So we try to wiggle everything out around, make it work. We've got a strap, and we try to tilt the intercooler up a little bit. And by us doing that, I didn't realize that it hit on a piece of the freaking frame. And if you can see over here, see if you can focus on that. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Bring it over here. Oh, you might not be able to. So if you can see in there we go. Right there. Yeah, it ended up cracking the whole intercooler. What do you call that? It ended up cracking the end tank, the outlet, whatever. So, I mean, at that point, there was nothing we could have done. I don't care how many couplings, whatever we would have put on it. It just wasn't gonna build boost. Daniel had issues on the first pass. I can't really say we all overlooked it. He never put his hood vents on. So the hood busted open, jacked up the hood on the R32, which kind of sucks because I made the pass and I came around and I saw the hood open and I didn't know what was going on. Like I'm thinking the hit's been out, what happened? Then I kind of sat there and I watched and I realized what had happened. The hood just came open and it jacked up it cracked the windshield, it messed up the roof. Obviously the hood is not good anymore. So again, Jeremiah went and helped him out. We tweaked the hinges a little bit. And then he got a bye first round of eliminations, went to the second round against Montgomery. which we knew that was gonna be, you know, he had no chance unless Montgomery's car broke, but that car's been real solid, so you know we knew the odds were gonna be real small. Daniel was able to get the car off the line in a decent 60 foot, and he actually ended up resetting the record for the R32 GTR Skyline in the US. So right now, VSP Performance out of Old Bakersfield, California, holds the record for the fastest R32 GTR in the US. Take that, Elon Musk. So, yeah, shout out to Daniel, that's VSP. He's been trying to just get that car to run eights. He was real close a couple times, just couldn't get it to go. And this weekend, it was just this weekend, you know, we all said that it was because the hood was a little bit bent. It was more aerodynamic. He ended up running A6 at like 159 or something like that. So congrats to them, congrats to Daniel on holding the record for the R32 GTR in the US. Obviously Australia, there's way faster cars and all that stuff, but for the US, right now he holds the record. So I was gonna do the intercooler pipe anyways, because when I got the Hypertune, as you can see, I had 3-inch pipe. The Hypertune intake is a 4-inch. So my plan was to redo the whole piping anyways, which is why we had the reducer down there. It was like a last minute thing so we could get the car running. So now that happened, you know, now I have to get the piping. So I'm gonna redo all the piping, get a 4-inch outlet inlet so I can do all the piping, get that fixed, and then hopefully we can make it to red list. Yeah, everybody else, you know, nobody won any of the classes, but all of our cars came back running. So yeah, that was Vegas. We were one day late, and then we had to leave one day early, which was Sunday. So it was just crazy. So enough of me talking. That's where we're at with this. We just gotta get it fixed. It is what it is. It's part of racing. So we'll try to get ready. Hopefully we can make it to red list. I want to get this fixed, and then after that backfire, hopefully it didn't mess anything up on the engine. It doesn't sound like it, so just want to get all that fixed, and then hopefully we can make it to Tucson as well. If we can make it to Tucson, it's a 2-day event, and I think we will hopefully be a little bit competitive over there. So with that, we're gonna end this video. Hopefully next time we get more footage. I finally remembered to put the GoPro in my helmet. I put the GoPro, I turn it on. My kid is telling me, make sure you put it in record. I hit record. All this stuff happens. I saw the whole thing from the car. I seen it shoot a big old flame on the exhaust. So this morning, I'm thinking, ooh, I got some great footage. I'm gonna show how it backfired. I go to take out the memory card. I never put the memory card on the GoPro. So I caught absolutely nothing. We're getting there. So I think the next video, we're gonna make a small video. I'm thinking like podcast style. We're gonna go with Daniel. We're gonna talk about the R32, about the record, what's his plans with the car. I know he said the car's not gonna get any body work, paint, anything. We're not gonna make it look good until it runs 8s, around 8s. So that's next. So maybe we'll do a little podcast with him. That'll be one of the videos coming up. I'll put a video on the Z06. I want to get some draggy hits on it before we do the pulley. That's another video. There's some stuff going on with the Z06. And then I might do another one with Uncle Frank. I know a lot of you guys know who Uncle Frank is, and we'll put up a little story about him, how he started racing and all that stuff. So maybe like a couple little podcast style videos. We'll go to HA Performance with Regal and his wife. They have their little thing going on. And see who else. HL Customs. We can go with HL Customs and we can talk about that. So it's going to be kind of slow for the next couple months. So maybe that'll be some videos that we can put out. We'll go promote all those guys. So with that, let's end this video. Enough of me talking. I had this sitting around for a while. That ass whooping that I got from the 240 about 3 weeks ago still hasn't settled in right. So I had to bust this guy out. This block is almost ready to go. There's other stuff coming for it. This is the fuck around and find out block. Because like I said, that ass whooping didn't settle very good. It hasn't settled even after a month. So with that, we're gonna end this video. Don't forget, do whatever it is that you do, and have fun. All right, let's go.